What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another amazing and impactful episode of the True Health Forever podcast, where we share our best life through the lens of holistic health. I'm your host, Truvel, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game. Shout out to the Theee, shout out to Black History Month, shout out to all the love and support we've been getting so far. And as usual, I have with me the beautiful, the smiling, the curl-rific, the melanated galactic queen herself. Talk to the people.
What's up, party people? My name is Sinclair, aka
the Health Nerd.
And yes, joining you on a lovely Valentine's Day.
Shout out
for
to
y'all. It'll be past Valentine's Day, but we're recording on Valentine's Day. So yes, shout out to love, shout out to self-love.
All the above.
All that.
So week recap. Talk to us. How was your, February, midweek, getting into it?
It was kind of a stressful week. Had to throw off my schedule a couple of times, wake up really early.
You did.
Which is, God, that's terrible to have to do multiple days. Yeah, so a little bit of a stressful week. But happy that it's the weekend. Happy that it's Valentine's Day. We're going to have a little bit of a relaxing day. I think I don't really know all of it's planned. So, but I know we're going to the beach, which is one happy place. So I'm excited for that.
Nice. Week. It was stressful for me too. I feel like Black History Month is just stressful for so many different reasons. I feel like obviously we have a Black-centered game and company, so we get an uptick in love and support, which is good. We're not saying stop supporting us during Black History Month, but that's obviously more time and customer service and effort being that. We've had 3 Black Wall Street kind of workshops, presentations this month, real dope. But then also for my job, there's a lot of Black stuff happening too. So it's hey, Devon, can you do that? Hey, Devon, can you? Hey, I was oh goodness, all right, yeah, I guess.
The presenter.
Yeah. So that's also some time. So yeah. And then it was both of our birthdays, my dad's birthday, Valentine's. There's just a lot of things happening in the beautiful month of February to where, yeah, time gets of the essence. But
it's the shortest month, which just flies by.
Right. Come on. Can we switch stuff up? Can we get an extra day or 2 in February?
I'm just saying.
Who do I got to talk to? Is that the president? Biden? What's up?
Start there.
All right. Start
there.
Can't go wrong. Work your way down from there. But yeah, it was a pretty good month, good week. Ready to get into a podcast?
Let's do it.
Let's get into it. So today we are going to keep on diving into right now what Sinclair is reading, Eat Smarter by Shawn Stevenson, her virtual mentor. Bam, right there. Take 2. And we also have an extra book that we may give away in this episode. More details to come. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. So, Queen, let's hop right into it. What is the topic that we're diving into from Eat Smarter?
We're going to talk about the 4 different types of dieters. And that is people who diet. And so basically what that talked about at the end of this book, and basically why that's important for you to know. It basically almost breaks down different personalities, but as they pertain to how you approach a new diet or approach really anything new. You can really insert this into any new venture that you're going to try, but specifically, what it talks about is when you're starting a new, eating healthy, you're starting a new diet, you're starting a new way of eating and, trying something new. How do you approach that situation? So it's important for you to know what type of personality you have and which type you are so that you can be proactive about knowing that this is generally my pitfall. A lot of us go through the same cycles of trying a new diet, all right? And they all end the same way for a lot of people, including myself. In my weight loss
Journey.
Yes, thank you.
Mm.
You know, I will try. I've tried. There's been times where I've tried new things, and they all pretty much end the same way. So it's important.
How is that? How do they end?
It just falls off at some point. You stop doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? You know, for me, it's consistency. Consistency is like one of my biggest things. But I think that it's important for you to know which type of dieter you are, so that you can, again, be proactive about like, okay, if I know that this is usually my pitfall, this is what I'm going to do differently this time to make it so that I'm actually successful and I reach my goal.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. So know thyself. We did
Exactly.
the love languages or 5 love languages last week. I think that was. So now we're doing diet languages. Kind of.
Diet personalities. Yeah. All right. So let's get right into it. The first diet personality is called swinging for the fences. So these analogies are kind of have to do with baseball. But basically someone who identifies as this type 1 or swinging for the fences means that when they try something, they go hard. All in. They are like, what? I'm not like tiptoeing into this. I'm going full fledged. What? We want to get healthy? Vegan tomorrow. Boom. That's the swing for the fences, right? So it is, right, there are strengths and opportunities for improvement for every single personality. So the strength of someone who swings for the fences is, I mean, the motivation is not really the issue, right? They are motivated. They are all in. Their commitment level is there, right? So their area for their opportunity for improvement is that because they go so hard, so quick, they tend to burn out faster.
Gotcha.
So, right, okay, I'm going vegan tomorrow, and you may be strong for a good 2 weeks, maybe. And then obviously you went from 0 to 100 too fast. So you're going to get to a point where it's just like, all right, this is too much. You burn out and you fall off of the diet plan or your exercise plan or whatever it is.
I feel like that seems like a good, because I'm thinking of that person as like the workout buddy. So I feel like that's a good person to have as like the energizer of the group that keeps the movement going. Also like party scene, like they're the person that's probably turned all the way up at the party, but they're gonna need that other person there to be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't take that extra shot
right now when we just walked into the party.
Like, you should slow down, or hey, maybe you shouldn't do that extra set of body weight squats or whatever. Right. So yeah, I can definitely see that person being a good energy injector, but not necessarily like the one setting the rules for everybody.
Right. So thinking about like, what are we want tangible steps for people. If this sounds like you might be thinking like, all right, cool, that's me. Like, what can I do differently? I think for this one, it is very good to take baby steps, right? Any journey that you want to be sustainable, you have to ease into it, especially something that's going to be as drastic as changing what you're eating. Like that is a part of our every single day life. And that's very almost like spiritual for you, right? So you'd want to make sure that you take that lightly at first. And I guess lightly is the wrong word, but you take, baby steps. So rather than going vegan the next day, maybe you start with like, all right, tomorrow, let me try lunch. Let me try doing a meatless lunch. And then the next day, maybe you try it again. Maybe during the week, you focus on like one meal that you eat with no meat. And then the next week you can add on, try maybe breakfast and lunch. But I think that is a better approach so that your body and your mind can get used to the changes. And it doesn't feel like just you went from 0 to 100 and you changed your whole life in a day, and now your body's like craving the old, right? Because our bodies naturally and our minds, they resist change. So if you try to do too much and you try to do an overload of your diet in one day, eventually your body and your mind are going to catch up to you where it's like, okay, this is nice, but I miss the old way. Let's go back to it.
And this could be a suggestion I give for like all these different types of dieters, but I feel like every dieter should get a partner and a partner that balances them out. So if you're that type of person that just dives all the way in there, then maybe you need someone who's a little bit more cautious so that you're on the 100 side, they're on the 0 side. So you'll meet in the 50 and it'll be better for both y'all. So yeah, I'll kind of give that probably each time. But if you're this person who just dives all the way in, find another partner that maybe you can help energize and they can help you be steady.
You need a me.
There you go.
we gonna cautiously take this road.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. On to the next one. Hit us with dieter number 2, according to Eat Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. Yes, we will be giving away a book. Maybe to you. Maybe to me. No, I can't win a book. All right.
No, you have a book.
I do, for sure.
So the next one is called The Easy Out. So this person is very easy in, right? So they're very, basically, I'm almost thinking it should be called like easy in, easy out. So they're a person that's like, you know, hey, I want to try this new workout class. You want to join? They're like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Like, they don't think too much about it. They're just like, yes, I'm down. But the problem with that is that they are also very easy to bow out of something the minute that it gets hard.
Gotcha.
So, right, we're talking about strengths and weaknesses.
I call this the double Dutch dieter. Ooh, Shawn, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. This is the double Dutch
there you go.
dieter, because they in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out. All right, cool. All right, my bad. It came to my head and I was like, ooh, this is fire.
I like that. I think he was coming with a baseball theme, but I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you can use it for your book when you write it.
There we
double
go.
Dutch dieter.
There we go.
You.
Thanks, man. I'll credit you in the book. I got you.